There is more and more information dropping about Diddy from other artists like Day26 that is just absolutely just so heartbreaking.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? Now, what can we say about Diddy that hasn't been said already? Nothing, actually. From what we're understanding, this is a diabolical monster, allegedly. Now we have the group R&B group Day26 speaking out and saying a few things about how disturbing this man is talking, especially in emails that they saw. They say an evil email that they saw, and how he was talking about human sacrifices. I mean, I'm just saying, what the you see what I'm saying? This is absolutely crazy. Again, we're going to be looking at it on the main channel here in just a little bit, but this is heartbreaking. This whole interview, when you just see it for yourself, these guys went through something, especially one of them. You could tell one of them really went through something so much, so devastating that the group is crying. All these grown men are crying together over what this man, I guess what this man saw, or what their fellow member went through. And it's absolutely heartbreaking. But anyway, allegedly, Day26 alleges Diddy sent cryptic message seemingly discussing human sacrifices. This is crazy. So a member of the R&B group Day26 has alleged that Sean Diddy Combs, or a member of Combs' inner circle, once sent him a cryptic email discussing human sacrifices. During an interview on VladTV, and that whole interview is over on VladTV. I definitely recommend you guys listening to it. It's absolutely heartbreaking. I can't believe it's even real. But the Day26 member, his name is Q, all right, and his group mates discussed their dealings with Diddy during their time working with the mogul in the late 2000s. Now, at one point during their sit-down, Q casted Roger Bonds, Diddy's former head of security, who has spoken out against Diddy, okay, as a hypocrite and being complicit in Diddy's alleged reign of terror. Now, of course, there's some other interviews on VladTV, even the Art of Dialogue. There's plenty from all these different guys, okay, speaking out against Diddy and just saying how terrible and diabolical this man was, okay? But moving on, he also claimed that he once received an email from either Diddy or Bonds that left him frightened for his life, as the message felt sacrificial in nature. My thing with Roger Bonds, this is what he said. My thing with Roger Bonds was I had an issue with him, and I was kind of nervous around them because I was in an email and I saw some things in a personal email that threw me off guard. This is what Q said. I understand you're crying now. I understand you're crying off the trauma that you've seen, but what about the trauma you put me through when I read that email? He said this as he was starting to tear up. That's why it's not just Sean that's guilty. They're all effing guilty, man. I don't just put blame on Diddy or Sean, as he says. I blame everybody. That's in his circle. They're all minions, and they all want to be like him. And if they can't be like him, they try to come against him. If they don't got the money, or they can't get it as quick as him, or whatever he's doing to get it, then all of a sudden it's like, let's turn on him now. And I feel like we've all heard that story quite a bit. When asked to expound on the contents of this email, Q declined to divulge details, but explained that he was disturbed enough to inform his family and friends of the perceived threat. I'll keep it very short. Things felt very sacrificial. This is what he said to VladTV. I don't want to sound like I'm a conspiracy person, because I'm not. But when you're under a power, man, it's just, I can't go into details now, but sir, I'll tell you, it felt like some sacrificial stuff was going on, man. It felt very scary and weird, to the point where I ran to go get help. I ran to my doctor. I spoke with my family. I spoke with people around me because I was like, if this is true and I come up missing or unalive, got to use these code words or something, I want you guys to know the facts and the truth of what I'm going through and experiencing. Day26's working relationship with Diddy began during each member's appearance in the fourth season of Making the Band, which ended with the group becoming handpicked by Diddy and, of course, signed to Bad Boy Entertainment. Okay, they released 2 albums on the label. Okay, their self-titled debut in 2007 and Forever and a Day in 2009. Okay, sorry, 2008, of course, was the self-titled debut. I think I said 2007. I meant 2008. And then Forever and a Day came out in 2009, but would later part with Diddy and release 3 more albums, including their most recent release called Day Ones. Now, again, we're going to be looking at the video here on the live show here in just a little bit. And I'm telling you right now, when you see this footage, you're going to see for yourself that whatever he saw, whatever he read, and honestly, whatever he saw outside of that email, all those guys went through it together. There is something about how they all are breaking down. Like they are all weeping. They're like literally at the point of bawling. They have to get up and walk away. It's that disturbing. It's that sad. It's that heartbreaking because they know stuff. They know more than what they're letting off. And I'm telling you right now, they're not letting off a bunch of stuff because I feel like they have a lawsuit coming. Even Q was sitting there saying, and I just read it a second ago, he said, I can't give you the details. I can't talk about it right now. He kind of you'll see in the video, I can't talk about it right now. He throws up these quotation, the quote hand gesture because I feel like those guys are all about to sue the pants. Maybe the pants is the wrong analogy, but they're going to sue the hell out of Diddy here very, very soon because of the things that they saw and probably the things that they endured themselves, because the way that they cry, the way that they all cry is like his pain is all of their pain. They felt it. Something happened for sure with this group. What it is, I don't know. Will we find out? You know what? I have a feeling we are. Let's not forget, we have D Woods, we have Don Richard, we have other people from other groups that are stepping forward and filing lawsuits against Diddy. They're not the last ones. They're not the first ones, and they're definitely not the last ones. But like I said, the stuff is heartbreaking. Real talk. It's very, very heartbreaking. But what say you guys? All right. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. We'll be talking soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.